Greetings to all fans of breathtaking naval shows. Sea Smackdown is on the air. Here we show off tough guys who know how to surprise you. One of such is today's hero from the RU server, nicknamed Xordas, and playing the Pan-Asian destroyer Lo Yang. Being at the top of the team lineup, the destroyer decided not to waste any time and get on with her direct responsibilities, capturing key areas, launching fierce torpedo attacks, and raining shells upon her enemies. The closest base was already captured by the red team. That was fast. And the battle has only just begun. Who's that swift guy sitting in the smoke? Błyskawica! Here's a torpedo high five for you. But the Polish destroyer smelled danger and fled. That's okay, we'll surely meet again. And while the key area is free, we can start capturing it and engage the enemy Budyanie along the way. Area D is ours, but they're blocking it. Błyskawica's assertiveness can be admired, but our Lo Yang didn't stop. She simply sent the Polish crew ashore for some fishing. Two enemy battleships and Budyanie have shown up in a narrow gap between the islands ahead. Our hero decided to do away with them. All she needs is to get a bit closer, within range for a torpedo attack. All of a sudden, the enemies disappeared in smoke, which means they've got a destroyer too. Lo Yang snuck up on them, launched torpedoes, and triggered hydroacoustic search. Not the most logical sequence of steps, but oh well. You know, when you're in the heat of battle, with all the adrenaline and stuff. Wow, they're all here, together with the Kagero who made all this smoke. She should be dealt with first, and while Kagero's deck was taking in our HE shells, New Mexico welcomed 3 of our torpedoes. Nevertheless, the Japanese ship managed to escape. Meanwhile, before New Mexico went down, she took our allied North Carolina with her. The 2 Americans were accompanied by an enemy Otago. Of course, this didn't happen without the help of our Lo Yang. Second frag. Let's take a look at the situation on the battlefield. The score is even by the number of ships. 3 areas are green. Our victory is in sight. However, 75,000 damage dealt is a bit too little for a Sea Smackdown hero. As you've probably guessed, my friend, the most interesting part is ahead. You see that lazy New Mexico strolling along Area B? A battlefield isn't a place for walking around. Here you need caution and attention. But the American realized this once it was already too late to dodge torpedoes. Better late than never. Third ship destroyed, and the area is captured. What a twist! 2 allies were sent to the scrapyard. You can feel the tension in the air. It's 2 versus 5. The enemies will start taking the key areas now, and our advantage was so great. Our hero got angry and rolled up her sleeves. Enemy Kiev was unlucky enough to show up at that moment. Fourth frag. Who's next? Budyanie? That very ship, Lo Yang began to methodically engage the cruiser with her guns. Enemy North Carolina appears to the right of us. The battleship treats our hero with 2 AP shells. Lo Yang hides in the smoke, and our last ally gets destroyed. 1 versus 3. And 3 areas are red. You are the last hope. Firing back HE shells, our hero retreats towards Area A. The score is 882 to 808. We still have the lead, but this won't last long. Less than 3 minutes are left till the end of the battle, and the 3 captured areas will inevitably bring the red team ahead. Again, North Carolina. This time, she's clearly determined to put an end to our hero. Lo Yang uses her last smoke generator and turns on hydroacoustic search. Kagero spotted. The Japanese destroyer is caught by the same trick again. She won't escape this time. A series of shots, and Kraken unleashed. But before being destroyed, Kagero managed to launch torpedoes. 2 salvos are heading directly at our side. But our hero shows incredible composure and shuns the danger. Whoa! One can only envy steel nerves like that. The destroyed Kagero is a good thing, of course, but the enemy team becomes even closer to victory. And 2 torpedoes hitting somebody don't change much. What a challenging situation. Time to give it all or nothing. I don't see another way out. Lo Yang cautiously leaves the smokescreen and spots North Carolina. Our torpedo tubes are reloading. HE shells can't really harm the battleship. Carolina responds with her bow guns. Missed. Rear guns. Minus 3,000 HP. The torpedoes aren't ready yet. 40 seconds till the end of the battle. 964 to 939. And we can't win it by points. They've got 3 bases and we have just 1. Boudjane shows up. Here's our chance. Salvo. Another one. 25 seconds left. Carolina misses. Excellent. The Soviet cruiser must be sunk immediately. A hit. 20 seconds left. Another one. And again. Yes! Victory! Just 15 seconds before the end of the battle. Impressive result. 1,000,000 credits earned. I wish I could make that much myself. 3,000 net experience. 13,000 with modifications. 6 ships sunk. Smart decisions, self-possession, composure, and a bit of luck. And on top of this come doubloons, a commemorative flag, and respect. Another true hero. And if you, my friend, also want to join a Smackdown Hall of Fame, send me your replay.